This is Lara Henares making your day with an article written by Rina Jimenez David entitled The Widow and the Dictator's Son. And we quote, "The best person who can defeat a Marcos would be a pious widow," goes a meme I recently spotted on the Facebook. It refers obviously to the current contest between BBM, otherwise known as Senator Bong-bong Marcos, and the Liberal Party's candidate for Vice President Leni Robredo. The meme harks back to the 1986 presidential election, where the dictator Ferdinand Marcos, despite the all-powerful machinery of government at his disposal, was ultimately defeated by the pious Cory Aquino, who led the ragtag forces of people power. Cold comfort at best is what this memory may lend Filipinos leery of a Marcos comeback. The most recent ABS-CBN Pulse Asia survey shows that Marcos is currently in the lead in the vice presidential race. Robredo, who started her campaign with a single-digit awareness numbers, is close at his heels, outpacing previous leader, Senator Chis Escudero. Based on his recent statement regarding this new survey finding, Marcos seems to be taking it in a magnanimous light. The new survey is proof that our message for national unity resonates with the Filipino people, he said. More about this after these messages. This is Lara Henares making your day with an article written by Rina Jimenez David entitled The Widow and the Dictator's Son. And we continue to quote and to conclude. Bong Marcos said, "For years we have been ruled by divisiveness, and I guess the people want to change that, because Filipinos are by nature cooperative, kind, and gracious. We will keep on going and work harder to spread our message to more people." And so, moving on, bathed in the glow of reconciliation and grace, is what Marcos' campaign is all about, eh? Well, he should look over his shoulder right now, since it seems that Leni Robredo is fast gaining on him. Like Cory, he could yet pull an upset. Still, don't you get the sense that we are eternally replaying EDSA in our minds and politics? I am more disturbed, though, by the emergence of Rodrigo Duterte at the top of the same poll. My own reading is that the mudslinging against former survey leader Senator Grace Poe and Vice President Jojo Binay has turned off a lot of their soft sympathizer, but the desire for change has led them to turn to the other candidate who offers something different. Well, different Duterte certainly is. But right now I shudder to think that a do-dirty presidency could mean for the country, more specifically for my grandchild's generation. Even now I must urge young parents to school their children against cursing, rude gestures, threatening people with death and injury, and jettisoning even basic decent behavior. You just don't put your feet on the table in public. But I take some comfort from some sight as the survey figures at this point in the game, less than a month before the voting in the last presidential election. Surveys can only point the way, but they're not always dead accurate and could hold surprises on election day itself. I certainly hope this holds true in the case of devilish Davao Mayor. But I, Lara Henares, say, do not hold your breath. Somehow, there's something fascinating about a candidate who refused to receive contributions from taipans and monopolists, who keeps his girl in a one-room flat costing 1,000 pesos a month, and who refuses to live in the palace, preferring to go home daily to his simple home in Davao City, and who says, if you don't believe me, don't vote for me. This is Lara Henares, making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.